Shocking new allegations tonight from a woman who tells only WJZ she was sexually abused by a Baltimore County police officer and a priest when she was just 11 years old. Tonight, a WJZ exclusive investigation. Is this sex abuse connected to the decades-old murder of a nun? It is a story we have been investigating for months. WJZ is protecting the identity of this woman we will call Abby. She is still terrified of police decades after horrific abuse by one powerful officer who picked her up and raped her repeatedly for years. Once, Abby says he forced her to have sex with other officers and a Catholic priest.
He actually raped me with a cross.
He was Father Neil Magnus. Once he was finished, Abby says the Baltimore County police officer raped her next, and then one by one, other officers took turns. Father Magnus worked at Archbishop Keough High School, which was at the center of a sex ring involving the abuse of young girls.
They said that they had to perform an exorcism to make me right.
For the very first time, a victim names one of the officers who raped her. We have learned this officer rose through the ranks of Baltimore County Police to become a captain. WJZ is not revealing his name because he was never charged. Did you ever think to call and report him?
I thought to myself, I'm going to report officers. I guess you just had to feel that desperate in your life to understand why I would let it happen.
Abby is just one of the women who have told WJZ they were raped by priests and police officers. Many of the women confided in a young, popular nun, Sister Kathy Sesnick. But just before she was about to expose the abuse, she vanished. Months later, Sister Kathy's body is found in a ditch in Lansdowne. The officer Abby names, who raped her and other girls, was one of the first to respond to the murder scene. WJZ wants to know, was there a cover-up? Were other officers involved in raping young girls? And had police ever investigated the officer Abby names? To get answers, WJZ went straight to Baltimore County Police. They would not agree to an interview, but tell us they reached out to Abby, but she refused to talk to them. And in a statement, Baltimore County Police say, in the nearly half-century since this murder, no one has come forward to initiate an investigation of wrongdoing by police officers. Why hasn't Abby ever told police about her abuse? At the time, she was a homeless 11-year-old who thought no one would believe her. She is still afraid of the police, and she has always kept track of the officer who stole her innocence.
And I know exactly when he died. I know the day he died and all.
So really, since he has died,
I don't worry about him no more.
But she worries some of the others are still out there. Now, Baltimore County Police tell WJZ they want abuse victims to come forward, and they are still investigating the murder of Sister Kathy.